Here they come. They're off. Molly's Bid on the outside, going right for the lead. There goes Jano Count, joined in that turn by Blows Cold. Into the turn, and Molly's Bid opens up by 3 lengths. Blows Cold is second, double length. Jano Count looks to jump in third, followed in that turn by Mop 'em Up. On the inside of us is Jukebox Hero, followed by Daddy O'Dugan at Ideal Investment. Trailing the field, that's Empire's Reign. Molly's Bid, but here comes Mop 'em Up. Was fourth, now third, second with a rush. Mop 'em Up powers on by. 30 seconds for the quarter, and Mop 'em Up. He's your leader, now a length. Molly's Bid, second, 2 lengths. Blows Cold, third, now by 2 lengths. Jano Count, Daddy O'Dugan, Jukebox Hero, Ideal Investment, and Empire's Reign. They're moving for the half-mile juncture, and your leader is Mop 'em Up by 2.5 lengths. It's Molly's Bid second, Jano Count is first over, Daddy O'Dugan and Blows Cold halfway home. 101 flat into the clubhouse turn, and Mop 'em Up leads the way, but Jano Count is on the attack on the outside second. Molly's Bid right there in third. Daddy O'Dugan following cover. Blows Cold, Ideal Investment, Jukebox Hero, Empire's Reign. Out of the turn, now they curve into the back stretch. Mop 'em Up a neck. Jano Count is alongside a challenging second. Molly's Bid, Daddy O'Dugan, and Blows Cold driving by the 3/4, 131 and 3. Mop 'em Up, 3 parts of a length. It's Jano Count. Molly's Bid back to second. Jano Count, Daddy O'Dugan is there around the final turn, and it's all Mop 'em Up. Here they come, turning for home, and Mop 'em Up has a 3-length lead. It's Jano Count trying to come on second. Daddy O'Dugan and Molly's Bid. But Mop 'em Up is opening up the lead, and Mop 'em Up is pulling away as they hit the wire. Jano Count is second. Daddy O'Dugan third. 8 minutes. They're off. Big Philly Blues between horses, and there goes Swift Sharon, joined by the Dragon Flow. Into the turn between horses, Swift Sharon, and there goes Snacking Nude charging through. Big Philly Blues 3 wide. The Dragon Flu, Lettuce Katarina, followed by Sassy Style. Skip over Abby, and trailing to the quarter, She's a Battin. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter, Swift Sharon leads now by 2 lengths. Snacking Nude, second. Big Philly Blues parked in third, followed by the Dragon Flu by the quarter. 29 and 3 the first quarter. Up front, it's Swift Sharon with the lead, but Big Philly Blues parked and driving second. Snacking Nude right there and through. The Dragon Flu is out slightly in fourth. Lettuce Katarina skip over Abby. She's a Batted and Sassy Style heading for the half-mile marker. Swift Sharon now has a 2-length lead. It's Snacking Nude second. On the outside, Big Philly Blues and the Dragon Flu. 1 minute and 3, the race is half over. Swift Sharon, Snacking Nude is getting a perfect trip. On the outside, it's Big Philly Blues, followed by the Dragon Flu and Lettuce Katarina. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. Swift Sharon, 3 parts of a length. Big Philly Blues inching a closer second, but the Dragon Flu charging third on the outside, followed by Snacking Nude and Lettuce Katarina. 3 horses across the track, and here comes the Dragon Flu. The Dragon Flu circles up now to put a neck in front. Swift Sharon is fighting to come back. Snacking Nude and Big Philly Blues around the final turn. It's Swift Sharon with the lead. The Dragon Flu is on the outside, and Snacking Nude Here they come, turning for home. The Dragon Flu is on the outside, a short lead. Lettuce Katarina charging 3 wide. It's Swift Sharon between horses. Here comes Lettuce Katarina. 3 horses at the wire. Here they come. They're off. You're in the news on the outside for the lane. There goes Brunette Bay. Joined by Scalpelman Duo Happy Silver. Into the turn they race, and Brunette Bay opens up by 2 lengths. Duo Happy Silver second, 3 lengths. You're in the news. In third, 2 lengths Scalpem. 3 lengths back to Locatonic. 2 lengths to CG Skipper. Rita Ballou and Trailing Master Mechanic. Out of the turn racing by the quarter. And Brunette Bay has the lead. 28 and 2, and Brunette Bay leads 2 lengths. Duo Happy Silver. Second, 2 lengths. You're in the news. Third by 4 lengths, followed by Scalpem. Here comes You're in the News. Now third, Hustling, second on the outside as they approach the half-mile juncture. Brunette Bay, but You're in the News. Now third, moving third on the outside. On the inside, Duo Happy Silver, followed now by Scalpem. 57 and 3, the race is half over, and Brunette Bay leans into the clubhouse turn. Duo Happy Silver, he's right there second. You're in the news third, Scalpem, and Rita Ballou out of the turn. Now they curve into the black stretch. Your leader, Brunette Bay, a length and a quarter. Duo Happy Silver needs racing room in second. You're in the news is under the whip on the outside. Rita Ballou, she's circling horses 3 wide, driving by the 3/4 mile juncture. Brunette Bay, your leader, Rita Ballou, drives at her. Rita Ballou with a rush. Powers on by. It's Brunette Bay second. Duo Happy Silver charging third. Scalpem needs racing room around the final turn. Rita Ballou has the lead. Here they come turning for home, and Rita Ballou opens up the lead by 3 lengths. Duo Happy Silver followed on the inside. Brunette Bay and Scalpem. Rita Ballou shows the way, and it's all Rita Ballou tonight. Duo Happy Silver, Brunette Bay is third. Here they come. And we're off. What's for dessert? Going for the lead, and there goes Kelly Tuck Greg. Now they race full position. What's for dessert? Circles horses now taking command, and there goes Hold All Tickets in the second. Kelly Tuck Greg parked in second. Hold All Tickets back to third. Followed on that turn by Keystone Coda. Rock Ledge, It's Better Than Seas, and Nesbitt trailing. Your leader to the quarter is What's for Dessert. And What's for Dessert sets the lively pace. The quarter, 28 seconds flat. What's for Dessert, 2.5 lengths. Kelly Tuck Greg, second now by 4 lengths. Hold All Tickets, third by 2 lengths. Keystone Coda, 2 lengths to Rock Ledge. Better Than Seas and Nesbitt trailing. Approaching the half positions unchanged. Dave McGee and What's for Dessert. Open up now by 4 lengths, and off stride goes Nesbitt. Nesbitt is off stride. Halfway home, they've hit the half. 57 and 2, and What's for Dessert leans into the clubhouse turn 2 lengths. Kelly Tuck Greg is second. Keystone Coda now fourth. Now third on the outside. Hold All Tickets. Rock Ledge, Better Than Seas is on the move. Out of the turn now they curve into the box stretch. What's for Dessert leads a length and a quarter. Kelly Tuck Greg getting the trip. Keystone Coda first over. 3 wide, there goes Rock Ledge, followed now by Hold All Tickets with nowhere to go. Better Than Seas. 3/4, 1:28-1. And What's for Dessert has a 2-length lead, but Rockledge is on the attack. Here comes Rockledge with a rush. It's Kelly Tuck Gregg on the outside of us is Better Than Seas. Here they come, turning for home. Here comes Rockledge. Rockledge up to challenge What's for Dessert for the lead. And down the stretch they come. It's Rockledge taking command. What's for Dessert? A late move by Hold All Tickets. Rockledge at the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, horses will be coming out for the 5th race. Perfecta, Trifecta Wagering, Field of 8, and there are no changes. 10 minutes will pause, just 10 minutes. Moves to the top of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Trash Talk coming for the lead, and there goes O'Connor, a horse named Pete. Now they drive into the first turn, and 3 horses are across the track. A horse named Pete shows the early speed. Off stride is Trash Talk. Trash Talk goes off stride around the turn. A horse named Pete has the lead and draws clear. Future Impact moves into second. O'Connor in third. 4 lengths back to Nitro Society. Back pacing on the outside, Trash Talk, followed by the Arilla Kid. Smoking and Stroking and Flying Nuke by the quarter. 28-4, a lively first quarter. A horse named Pete, and Trash Talk is off stride again. Trash Talk is off stride. A horse named Pete, 2 lengths. O'Connor second. On the inside of horses, that's Future Impact second. O'Connor third. 2 lengths to Nitro Society, followed by the Orilla Kid. To the outside, it's Smoking and Stroking. A horse named Pete shows him by the half-mile juncture. Halfway home, 58-3, and a horse named Pete leans into the clubhouse turn. It's Future Impact second. O'Connor drives out of third, followed by Nitro Society. It's Smoking and Stroking, the Arilla Kid, Flying Nuke, and Trash Talk out on the turn. Now they curve into the black stretch. A horse named Pete has a 2-length lead. It's Future Impact getting the trip. O'Connor, followed on the outside by Nitro Society. Driving by 3/4, 1:28 flat, and a horse named Pete leads the way. On the outside, O'Connor tries to come on. Future Impact, Nitro Society. Now they move to the top of the stretch. A horse named Pete has the lead. Here they come, turning for home. A horse named Pete has the lead under urging. Future Impact out for the drive, and down the stretch they come. A horse named Pete. Future Impact is coming on. A horse named Pete. Future Impact. Those 2 at the wire. Here they come. They're off. Joe Papa on the inside for the lead. There goes Evermore. Charging between horses, Herbert McDougall and 5 wide. Small but Incredible. Into the turn they race, and Evermore is on the attack under urging Evermore, rushing into command. But here comes Small But Incredible, moving right with him, Joe Pampa, followed on that turn by Adventurer, Herbert McDougall, Grand Slam Marco, Walt Skipper, and Jumbie Bay. Small But Incredible powers by at the quarter. 28-3, and Small But Incredible leads now a length and a quarter. It's Evermore. Second by 3 lengths, Joe Papa. Third by 5 lengths, Adventurer, Herbert McDougall, Grand Slam Marco, Walt Skipper, and Jumbie Bay. They're moving for the half-mile juncture. It's Small But Incredible, Evermore. Right there, second, 2 lengths, Joe Papa. Third now by 2 lengths, Herbert McDougall. Halfway home, 58-2 into the clubhouse turn. Small But Incredible has a 3-length lead. It's Evermore trying to close the gap. Second, Joe Pampa. Right there in third, it's Herbert McDougall. First over on the inside, Adventurer, Walt Skipper. Out of the turn, now they curve into the box stretch. Small But Incredible has a 3-length lead. It's Evermore in second. Joe Pampa right there in third. On the outside of us is Walt Skipper, but Small But Incredible opens up at the 3/4. 129 flat, and it's Small But Incredible now by 5. Joe Pampa between horses. Evermore is there. Around the final turn, Small But Incredible has the lead. Here they come, turning for home. Small But Incredible is under urging. Joe Papa moving on the outside, and down the stretch they come. Small But Incredible. Here comes Jumbie Bay, a late move Adventurer. Small But Incredible at the wire. Out of the turn. Here they come. They're off. Incredible Dawn, Why Not Me for the lead, and there goes Cash Finder. Now they race full position, and here comes Incredible Dawn. Incredible Dawn up to challenge Cash Finder for the lead. The Man I Love, 3 lengths back third. Why Not Me, Too Cheap to Buy. Pearland Pride and Crystal Gaza. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter, and Incredible Dawn now sprints clear by 2 lengths. Cash Finder second, 3 lengths. The Man I Love in third. Why Not Me is first over by the quarter. 27-4 the opening quarter. Incredible Dawn 2 lengths. Cash Finder closing the gap second by 4 lengths. The Man I Love third a length. Why Not Me, Too Cheap to Buy. Pearland Pride and Crystal Gaza. They're heading for the half-mile marker. It's Jeff Tilden and Incredible Dawn with the lead. 2 lengths. Cash Finder getting the trip. Why Not Me in third. Followed on the inside, The Man I Love. 58-3. They move into the clubhouse turn, and Incredible Dawn shows the way a length and a quarter. Cash Finder right there second. Why Not Me now third, now moving to second. Cash Finder on the outside. Pearland Pride is on the move. The Man I Love and Crystal Gaza out of the turn. They curve into the box to reach Incredible Dawn. Here comes Why Not Me. Why Not Me drives alongside a challenging second. On the inside, Cash Finder, Pearland Pride. 3/4. 129-2. Incredible Dawn shows the way into the far turn and sprints clear. Cash Finder charging back to second. He's rough gated in that turn, and off stride goes Cash Finder. Here they come, turning for home. It's Incredible Dawn with the lead. On the inside, The Man I Love charging through to be second. On the outside, Crystal Gaza. It's Incredible Dawn with the lead. Incredible Dawn wins it. The Man I Love and Crystal Gaza. Eighth race pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Between horses, Angelica Lady left for the lead. And there goes Argenta Kiwi Shep into the turn. And Angelica Lady opens up by 2 lengths Argenta. Second, 2 lengths Kiwi Shep. Third by 2 lengths Midson. Falcons Bambi and trailing to the quarter. That's Lady Eyes out of the turn racing for the quarter. Angelica Lady leads 2 lengths Argenta. Closing the gap second Kiwi Shep. 3 lengths back in third. 28 and 2 the opening quarter. Angelica Lady sets the pace. Argenta second by 4 lengths Kiwi Shep. Third by 2 lengths Midson. Falcons Bambi. Lady Eyes at the end. Positions on change. Angelica Lady shows the way. Argenta sticks right there in second. Kiwi Ship in third. Followed by Midson. Falcons Bambi in first over. Here comes Lady Eyes. He flushes out. Falcons Bambi halfway home. 59 and 1. Angelica Lady into the clubhouse turn. It's Argenta right there. Second Kiwi Ship. First over on the outside. Followed by Midson. Falcons Bambi and Lady Eyes. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch. Angelica Lady has a 1-length lead. Argenta right on her heels in second. On the outside, Kiwi Ship, Midson and Falcons Bambi. Driving by the 3/4 mile juncture. Angelica Lady, 128 and 3. Angelica Lady into the far turn. Argenta right there, second Kiwi Ship. Midson, Falcons Bambi. Around the final turn, Angelica Lady and Argenta. Here they come, turning for home. Angelica Lady has a 2-length lead. On the outside, Argenta and Midson. Angelica Lady showing the way. Argenta, Midson up for third. For tonight's Dash for Cash. Here is number 1, Gene Zakor. Number 2, Mark Young. Number 3 is scratched. Here's number 4, Car Hardy. Number 5 is scratched. Here's number 6, Ben Jungman. 7, Tony Gugliosa. Number 8 is Danny Sherman. That's the field for the Dash for Cash. And a late entrant just getting to the post. Number 3 is Ed Kelly, and he's the favorite. All right, ladies and gentlemen, humans are behind the starting gate. Here they come, and they're off. Tony Gugliosa on the outside for the lead, but between humans now with a rush. There goes Gene Zakor on the outside of humans. Here comes Tony Gugliosa, but on the outside, Danny Sherman. 2 humans at the wire. Ben Jungman, Gene Zakor. And ladies and gentlemen, that calls for the photo finish. And ladies and gentlemen, in the photograph, the winner, number 6, Ben Jungman. Finishing second, number 1, Gene Zakor. Third, number 4, Car Hardy. Finishing fourth, number 7, Tony Gugliosa. And fifth, number 2, Mark Young. Mr. Earl Williams. They're off. It's Right Buckley coming for the lead. Your chances there, and it's those two. No, they dive into that first turn. Right Buckley up to challenge our chance for the lead. These two are just noses apart. Our chance wins the race to the top. Right Buckley looks to drop in second. Soothing Jude in third. It's about 8 lengths back to OK's No Bull, followed by Termination, Mr. Dignitary, and Come On Johnny. Driving by the opening quarter, your leader is Our Chance. 28-1 the quarter. Our Chance leads a length and 3/4. Right Buckley. Second by 3 lengths. Soothing Jude. Third 2 lengths. OK's No Bull. Termination, Mr. Dignitary, and Come On Johnny. Approaching the half-mile marker, Our Chance shows the way. Right Buckley getting the trip second. OK's No Bull now fourth. Now moving to third. Soothing Jude. Termination is on the move. Halfway home, 59-2, and Our Chance leans into the clubhouse turn. Right Buckley, right there second. OK's No Bull, followed by Termination. Soothing Jude, Mr. Dignitary. Come On Johnny trailing out of the turn. Now they race up the back stretch. Our Chance leads the way. OK's No Bull moving into second. Here comes Termination. Moving up 3 wide. Right Buckley is there. Soothing Jude driving by 3/4. 129-2 into the far turn. Our Chance is fighting back. OK's No Bull on the inside. Right Buckley around the final turn. Our Chance. Right Buckley. OK's No Bull. Termination. Here they coming down the stretch. Our Chance leads now by 3 lengths. It's Right Buckley second. Termination, and coming to the wire, it's Our Chance with the lead. Right Buckley second, close for third. Tenth race Pacers in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Quaker Shaker between horses for the lead. There goes Sharon Mack. Joined in the turn by Finelli's Filly. Into the turn, and Quaker Shaker circles Sharon Mack now to take command. Finelli's Filly in third by 2 lengths, followed by Spicy Mohawk, Hap Attack. Real Society and Ms. Shytown out of the turn, racing for the quarter, and Quaker Shaker has the lead. Sharon Mack closing the gap second. Finelli's Filly, Spicy Mohawk, a gap to Hap Attack. 29 seconds for the first quarter. Positions on change, and Quaker Shaker sets the pace a length and a quarter. It's Sharon Mack second by 2 lengths. Finelli's Filly third by 2 lengths. Spicy Mohawk, Hap Attack, Real Society, and Ms. Shytown. They're heading for the half-mile marker. Quaker Shaker has the lead now by 2 lengths. Sharon Mack is second by 2 lengths, followed now on the inside by Spicy Mohawk to the outside. Halfway home, 59-2, but it's all Quaker Shaker, and Quaker Shaker leans into the club turn 2 lengths. Sharon Mack is second. On the outside, Finelli's Filly charging into second. On the inside of us is Sharon Mack and Spicy Mohawk. But out of the turn, they race up the box stretch. Quaker Shaker is on the inside. Finelli's Filly alongside Finelli's Filly. Powers on by. It's Quaker Shaker's Spicy Egyptian, followed on the inside by Sharon Mack. 3/4. 128 and 3 around the final turn. Finelli's Filly, your leader. Here they come, turning for home. Finelli's Filly has a 2-length lead. Here comes Sharon Mack, charging third, moving to second, and down the stretch they come. It's Finelli's Filly, but Sharon Mack charging with a rush, and Sharon Mack is fastest of all, and it's all Sharon Mack tonight. Finelli's Filly close for third. The 1476, $232.80 to $32.80. 6 of 9 in the pick 9, ladies and gentlemen. And that returns $18.40, $18.40. Great carryover for tomorrow night. Pick 9 carryover for tomorrow night, $20,110.61. $20,110.61. Programs are now on sale for tomorrow night's racing card. The action starts promptly at 7:30 sharp. This has been your announcer, Tony Salvaro. Please drive